Good morning, everybody, or rather, happy evening as it's 10:30 at night. But I just wanted to give a little introduction and backstory to this video. Grant has been working night and day on this military truck to get everything ready for you, and this video has been like 2 months in the making, maybe even 3. Anyways, so if you knew, this is probably a few months ago, you'll have to look back. But I posted a video and it was called, "If you can start it, you can have it." And Grant and I pulled this military truck out of a farmer's field, and he has been working so long on it. And I think you guys are really going to like the finished result because it's done. So this video is kind of the build on it from start to finish, and I hope you guys really enjoy it because Grant worked really hard on this. So, without further ado, here is the official Aurora Farms military truck.
Hitting the road this afternoon. I have bid on some stuff on Big Iron this morning, and I found some stuff, and I also, in turn, have had to buy some other stuff in lieu of that. So, anyway, we got the trailer hooked up, rolling down the interstate in the Power Stroke. Gonna go pick up some stuff for the military truck and the planter. Check it out. Rims and tires for the 5-ton military truck. Got a set of 7 of them, so I got a spare. Pretty excited about this. Got the welder and the plasma cutter all set up. And now we're cutting the bed. Just shorten it up so it'll fit on the truck. I'm making some bed mounts for it right now. I've used plasma cutter to cut them out, and now I'm welding them in place. Here's a piece of 4x4 box tubing. I just welded some angle iron onto it and bolted it to the existing mounts on the truck frame. This will give us a little lift for the bed to sit on, which is right over there, because I'll be putting bigger tires on. So it kind of widens the frame rail so that bed fits better and lifts it up a little bit. But it's coming out pretty nice. This welder and plasma cutter have been the real MVP. It just slices and dices everything, and welding is, man, it makes me look like a good welder. I'm so impressed. These HTP welder and plasma cutters are awesome. Check it out. All done. Had a little mishap right there. My glove got pretty hot. I need to find some more bolts for this one and that one back there, and then we can set the bed on. Check that out. It looks so much better. That is quite the gap on the frame there. But the new tires I'm going to put on, they're considerably taller, and I think there's 11 inches of up and down motion on these rear wheels that I've roughly calculated. So that's why I had to add those spacers. But man, that is tall. I'm 6'6". That's right there, so it's be pretty big, especially when I get the bigger tires. It'll go even up even more. So, but overall, pretty pleased. I think I'm going to push it forward a little bit so the gap in between the cab is, I don't want it touching, but it can go ahead at least 8 more inches. And then I'll just weld it to those 4x4 bars, which are bolted to the frame. And that's, if I ever want to take the bed off, that's how I'll get it off easy. And the bolts will allow for a little bit of flex when I go through a ditch or something. And also I use some spring mounts on the back, so when the tires really get to flexing, that frame rail can pick up a little bit and come back down. So, but yeah, overall pretty happy. All right, see, I got this thing all lined up how it's supposed to be. I think that's the final look besides the tires, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Almost like it was made for this truck. Look, the headache rack goes right up there. Oh yeah. Just so impressed. All right, I've been waiting like 4 weeks for this day. I finally got the tires for the military truck. I'm so excited. Turned out very good. Ended up having to put tubes in all of them because I couldn't find O-rings for them. But we're gonna get that thing finished up, put the tires on, and drive it out of the shop so I can get the planter out. These things, they're massive. Like, that's level with the tractor. These things are huge. Let's roll it over here. Like, that's not much smaller than the tractor tire. It's pretty impressive. And it's almost just as wide, maybe even wider. And it's going on this guy. Almost done welding the frame up. Got one more chunk to do here. I need to put the tires on and flip it around because the welder won't reach it. Before we put the big tires on the front, I'm going to redo the exhaust. If you remember the exhaust, it was rusted out and not even hooked up to the stack, and it was just blowing all over the inside of the fender. So I removed that, and I've got some elbows here. Let's see if I can piece together something. The exhaust bolted in there. That actually worked out really nice. Only had to make one cut, but I still have to weld it up to the existing stack, but my welder won't reach all the way over here, so I need to put the tires on and then I'll come zip it up. I'm going to put the front tires on. Now, do not try this at home. I'm being as safe as I can with the best stuff I have. I've got jack stands, and I'm not gonna get anywhere near underneath of it, but just be careful if you're doing this at home, because this is dangerous. All right, enjoy. And there we have it, folks. We got 2 tires on. So we're gonna move to this side. I am getting really sketched out about the jacks back here. See, you can see this tire is on because I ran out of jack stands. And that little black one may or may not be bent. So hopefully she doesn't fall off and be a real bummer, dude. I might have had a small oversight on how big the tires are. I don't know if they're gonna fit. If they do, it's gonna be like this much clearance, which is not good for in the mud. Let me see if I can wiggle them on, but first glance, they're not gonna fit. That's not good. Check it out, guys. Just barely fits. If I ever get a rock in there, I'm screwed. But check it out. It's so big. Successful test run, except the four-wheel drive doesn't seem to be working. So I'm guessing it's something with the vacuum system. We're gonna look at that, but first, since it's hot, I'm gonna change the oil. Finally got it. That went pretty well. After I got the plug out, it took a little bit. Just didn't really want to strip it out. But just glad there's not 3 gallons of oil on the ground right now. So I've now moved on to the filter, and I dropped my ratchet into the fullest bucket of oil. It's deep in there. It's getting well lubricated right now, but almost got the filter off. I just have to go find another ratchet now. There it is. I kind of got a little ahead of myself and thought it'd be a good idea to back it into the pond. It's got it stuck already. I did get the four-wheel drive. So that's awesome. Just may look bad, but I'm very happy. I know the front wheel drive is down, right? Because it wasn't before. I had to repair lines and stuff, but look at this thing, it's idling, it's spinning pretty much all the time. That's crazy. This pond is pure silt, and I'm not air down, so I'm really not surprised I got stuck. It just, I gotta walk home.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys liked how the military truck turned out. I know Grant and I are super happy with it and can't wait to find ways to use this on the farm. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you later. Bye.